Hi, I'm Peggy Beauregard. We are the Real Estate Matchmakers for your financial freedom. We match cash to deals and deals to cash. We save you time and you make money because the deals come to us and the returns go to you. I am talking today about, is it too good to be true? We have quite a few different investments available in the commercial world, and we also work sometimes with some flipper type. Flippers are people who buy a piece of real estate, fix it up, and resell it. So that could be in the commercial world, or that could be in the single family world, which means 1 to 4 units. So is it too good to be true? When you know how to budget and you know what you're doing and you have experience, it's not too good to be true. What's too good to be true? I don't know what's too good to be true. Having an open mind, being receptive, looking at things a different way, evolving, changing. All of that sometimes we feel is too good to be true. And yet, if you're doing it, if you're working on it every day, it's not too good to be true. We work with investors who will bring in somewhere between an 8 and 25% cash flow property. Those are commercial properties. Those properties are different things like self-storage, apartments, shopping centers, office buildings, and they look at how they can make that work. And how do they make it work? Well, one of the ways they make it work is to buy a property that's has a lot of vacancies. Let's say they're in a 100-unit building, and 20 of the offices are unoccupied. So they have something called growth. So they can look at how they're going to bring people in, how they're going to market, what's that's going to cost. It's all in the executive plan, and figure out how long it's going to take to bring in 20 people. Let's say it takes a year. So they already figured out, because the way they've priced it, that they'll be able to pay an 8% cash flow based on the income and expenses that are there today. You make your profit going in. You don't make your profit going out, always going in. And then they get all this growth. Are there going to be vacancies? Probably. Rarely is a place 100% filled. It seems like every time you've got it completely filled, somebody gives you notice and they move out. Those are the unexpected things, except we talked about that earlier. Expect the unexpected and be prepared. How an investor is prepared is they make the profit going in and they leave the margin. You'll see it all the time. They expect a 98% vacancy, not 100%. Little questions like that make a huge, big difference. And can they get those returns? Yes, they can get those returns. When you are working in an economy and you know what that economy is doing, you know you could get those returns. If you're in California right now, maybe you're getting a 4.5 return. Maybe you're not. I don't like the numbers. I've been investing for a really long time, and this all shifted. It shifted when we went into 2000 and people jumped out of the stock market and said, oh, all they cared about was break even. So they overpaid for properties. When somebody starts overpaying for a property, that raises the prices and people aren't going to get their profit going in like they thought they were. So people like me stopped investing. I'm not going to make my profit at the other end. I make my profit going in. So I stopped investing because of that. And then I started looking in places outside of California because I want a better return. I have this great life. I'm going to live my great life, and I'm going to have good cash flow properties cash flowing to me so I can go off and do whatever I want and pay my bills and my mortgage and all those kind of things. So yes, it's not too good to be true. That's the great part about real estate. You're in a partnership, you get good returns, you get write-offs on your taxes, you get to meet lovely people and work together as a team. It's all great. What can I tell you? The history of real estate. You go back and read some books about the history of real estate. And if you want to know more about real estate, A really great book actually is Gary Keller, who's Keller Williams. He started Keller Williams. He's got this really great book about investing. He believes people ought to invest in real estate, and it does really well for him. And look at how well he has done. He now has franchises all over the United States, possibly all over the world. And guess what? He gets a little of that every month. So he has amazing cash flow. So no, it's not too good to be true. So reply to me and ask me a question about what it is you think is too good to be true. What are you looking for? What is the thing that's in the way of it's too good to be true? What is the fear? There's always a fear there. There's always the fear of losing your money. Yeah, you got to be careful about that. So send a reply and ask, give me one thing that you think is too good to be true.